So, I mean, I always say on my channel that sexual access and sexual variety is essential to a man's mental health. So the idea that a man doesn't need sex is absolutely preposterous. And I think sexual access mostly is the main pillar of that statement here. We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell the nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Yeah, the other thing that's annoying is women always say they didn't get informed consent. Like there's this big movement of women saying they didn't get informed consent on birth control. And I just thought like they didn't care about the side effects back then. I remember being like around 16 to like 18 years old and telling girls on my team that that's going to have side effects eventually. And they all laughed at me. They looked at me like I was nuts. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, at the time when they're that age, they don't care. They're like, oh, whatever, kick it down the road. And then they want to blame the doctors later when I'm like, you guys didn't want to know. Like you didn't. Maybe the girls complaining online have special circumstances, but I just doubt it. Cause I remember it so vividly. Like they did not care. They looked at me like they looked at me like I was insane for even suggesting there might be a consequence later.
Right.
Oh my God.
They put the side effects on the pack. They put it in the commercials right at the end. Side effects may include heart rate or sudden heartbeat or whatever. Like that. They're telling you what's in it. It's just, do you care? Are you going to listen? Are you willing to accept the consequences in the future? But they're so short-sighted. It's that instant gratification.
Yeah. Quality silicone causes no issues. Gummy silicone causes internal abrasion on movements. Saline bags have some containment inside and rot. Get a smooth bag. I don't know enough about the process. I couldn't tell you, but okay. I want to show you my, I made a slideshow and I wanted to see if maybe you have any thoughts of things that should be added to it. Okay. I think you'd have some good, can you see the screen or no?
Not right. Oh, I can see your screen. I can see you.
You can see me, but not my screen.
Now I see it. Yeah.
So I made a slideshow of what women do when they're offended. Okay. So,
Bro, could you read the monitor?
what? Oh, my bad.
The monitor's blacked out.
My bad. Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah,
we can see it.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, I made a slideshow of what women do when they're offended. So these are offended people, and there's men fighting, and then they're friends after. Okay. And so women, I have makeup shit, bring up every mistake you've ever made, try to get you fired, antagonize you. They will never let it go ever and take years off your life. Women have no idea how many people live in fear of them, of their crazy, of lawsuits, of keying your car. They'll throw insults to ruin your reputation like pedo, creep, rapist, narcissist, predator, abuser, manipulator, sociopath. Do you have anything I need to add to this PowerPoint?
Man, I mean, those are a whole bunch of good points. If I had to go off of the top, so it's basically what women do if you offend them.
Yeah, another one would be gaslight, which we were talking about today. So,
right. If
you got anything to add, I wanted your, if you had anything you thought I missed.
I don't know. I can't think of anything out of the top of my head, but if it comes to my mind, I'll definitely add to the list.
No pressure. Remember, just if you think of anything, I like to brainstorm. Yeah, go ahead.
You covered a lot.
the female-friendly version of the story.
Oh yeah.
They'll get it funded. Because Reclaim Your Throne, over here, we say that women will always tell the female-friendly version of the story, and that's where the woman is the hero and the victim in the story at the same time.
I'll add the woman is the hero and the victim of the story. At the same, I just like to have PowerPoints to reference, you know.
Right.
The victim at the same time. Do we have anyone else on the line we can add? You're welcome to stay as we add more people, if people come on. The woman.
No one yet.
Oh, no one. Okay.
Oh, what I guess we can hit on yesterday's topic with Reclaim Your Throne.
Yeah,
so,
no one is here.
We were talking about sex being a need for men because we went over that Lila Rose clip yesterday. What is your opinion on sex being a need for men and this push on the Christian? Because that clip, she literally said, sex is not a need for men. Some of the most masculine men are priests and they don't need sex at all. There's literally an attack on men's. So I said that on the left, they accept men's sexuality, but they want men to be attracted to and sleep with who they want them to sleep with. Fat women, trans women, ugly women, right? Whereas on the right, they don't want men to think about sex at all. Like sex shouldn't exist. What do you think?
So, I mean, I always say on my channel that sexual access and sexual variety is essential to a man's mental health. So the idea that a man doesn't need sex is absolutely preposterous. And I think sexual access mostly is the main pillar of that statement here, because at the end of the day, men definitely need sex. I mean, you see all of these people out here who are crashing out and, you know, who are doing crazy things because they're not getting sex. And then you got all these ideas online spreading, like the black pill stuff. So obviously these are disgruntled men who are not having sexual access. Therefore, you know, they're lashing out. They're lashing out online. They're lashing out in real life. And this sexual frustration that is built up and pent up is just growing in men. We know that 33% of men between the ages of 18 and 31 are virgins or haven't had sex within a year. And you're seeing that in the birth rates in the United States. So to say that men don't need sex is basically for these tradcon women, it's so that they don't have to do their wifely responsibilities and give sex to their husbands, because at the end of the day, they say men don't need sex, but they're really talking about their husbands. They're talking about men don't need sex because I don't want to do the chore sex. I don't want to do the duty sex. But in reality, they know exactly who they want to have sex with. Like even in that clip, she was talking about some priest, I don't know, whatever. Priest Schmidt or whatever.
Pastor guy or whatever.
Yeah. And we already know what sexual repression does to these people in the church. We're seeing it over and over again where they're getting caught up with all types of weirdo stuff. So sexual repression for men especially is not good. And, you know, a lot of these people who they think are being celibate or being abstinent are having more fulfilled sex lives than, you know, maybe even some of them. So I think it's just another way for them to absolve themselves of their responsibility at home with their husbands and say, oh, well, you're a weak man if you want to get your dick sucked, or you're a weak man if you want to have sex 3 or 4 times a week. You need to, you know, control your lust and read the Bible. But the Bible says that as a wife, it's your duty to have sex with your man. So the reality is they just don't want to do their jobs in these relationships, because a lot of times these women are marrying these men for provider status. They are marrying the beta bucks, and they don't see that the man even deserves to have sex with them because they already have an idea of what type of man they can really see getting behind them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because I would say, I said one, liberal women, they can be whores because in liberal circles, being a whore is empowering. So that they can get it out whoring around, right? But I think the conservative women, they still have that want inside them, but their traditional values and the infrastructure prevents them from whoring around. So, but they have other ways of fulfilling that need, as in like putting your husband and your kids all over social media to show how faithful you are with your cross tattoo on. And so I say this because conservative women are still getting their needs met. Even if it's not having sex with their husband, they're still getting all the likes and attention. And this just goes to show holistically, nothing is more important to modern women on the left or the right than their own selfish desires. They want a successful, ambitious man. They want to marry that man and have him put everything that made him who he is aside. He has to put everything aside to help him achieve her own selfish desires. So that's what's most important to modern women. Would you agree or not?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's funny because a lot of times they want, I mean, she said one thing that she said was the most masculine men that she knows are, you know, priests who don't have sex. I mean, let's just be real. When's the last time you ever saw a masculine priest? Because I ain't seen no damn masculine priest. Like,
You know,
come on. These dudes be 80, 90 years old, you know, won't bust a grape, ain't lifted no weight ever in their damn lives.
No, they're all
like,
fat.
come on.
You know what's
They'll
funny?
just take the most extreme example, like the guy that she mentioned in the video, like Priest Schmidt or something like that. They'll take like the most handsome guy that they can find and say, see, he doesn't have sex. Meanwhile, he's banging all the nuns. He's banging all the men's wives in the church. And, you know, I mean, he might even be doing something with the altar boys. So, you know, it's just like at the end of the day, for one, they have no idea what these men are actually doing in their personal lives. That's one thing. And for two, it's just another way for them to virtue signal and say, see, this is the man you all should strive toward, so that they actually don't have to do what they're called to do within their own marriages.
You know what's funny? My dad, he's the most like moral guy I've ever met in my life. And I asked him why he wasn't religious. And he said because he was sick of gay men telling him how to live. That's what, because I didn't make sense. I'm like, you don't drink, you don't like, you're like one of the best people I've ever met. And I'm like, what? Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Doug. I'm
gonna let up the guy who suggested that verse.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna read the super
religious guy that was on the other day.
Okay, I'm gonna read the super chat really quick. Don't forget all the married men not getting sex. Yeah, that too.
And also, there's 2 pro reads on the website if you want to.
Okay, I'll read them. Give me a second. Pearl read, Doug MPA read. They just want to spoil the fun on those girls who get to have some. Pearl read, my opinion on the topic of sex being a need is my body, my choice. Okay. The boob job is definitely a red flag. Okay. Women who dressed immodest aren't being traditional. They demand traditional treatment from men. We have a society haven't properly addressed how to balance modernity with tradition. Yeah, look, I'm not even anti-boob job. I think for some women it's a great move. I mean, Pamela Anderson, it was probably a good move for her career. Who am I to say? But what I just don't like is the gaslighting. Like I am traditional, but I have giant fake boobs. I don't know. That's where I get annoyed. Like at least Pamela was like, yeah, I'm a whore. She was honest.
Right. Mm-hmm. And
I like Pamela Anderson,
it took
to be
her
honest.
far too.
What? Go ahead. What?
I said it took her far too. You know,
yeah,
God bless Pamela Anderson, and then the fake boob queen, Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah, I mean that didn't end as well. But I mean, Pamela. It looks like Pamela might stick the landing at 60. Hey,
she's got with Liam Neeson, man.
Yeah,
come on now.
If she pulls that off, I'm impressed. You know, I'm like, hey. Some women, it's like I'm just impressed.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, let me bring up Peter Paul because he had a couple good super chats. Peter Paul, are you there?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing pretty good. Hey, Pearl, I was thinking about we talked about yesterday.
Okay.
And I wanted to call back in because you were talking about it again.
Sure.
And I can't remember the gentleman's name. He's got a good background. He's talking a lot of sense.
Okay. Oh, so what did you have on the topic? Go ahead.
Yeah, so you were talking about TradCon, and like I said, I had talked to my wife about this because we're Catholic, we care about the church and all that kind of stuff. And I'm telling you, Pearl, read chapter 25 to 26. Get that online. It's part of the Bible, and it's everything. It's basic. I'm surprised you haven't read it. It's basically everything that you always talk about. And so you say that you're not religious enough, or you're not religious and everything. I would say you're not religious enough in that sense because it's already there. You're just saying what's already there. And there's a lot of these traditional women, and you read this like, a sandy hill to aged feet. Walking up a sandy hill is like a nagging woman to a quiet man. Like, why aren't you reading that? Why aren't you telling Lila that? Like, why aren't you figuring out her question to that, or her answer to that? But anyway, that was my contribution to it. There's a lot of answers already. Like this fake boob stuff. That goes back to Genesis. Why do we wear clothes anyway? It's because of shame. So why do women have fake boobs? Why do they, change their appearance? It's because they have shame. That's why women that don't have shame don't do that. It's very easy.
Okay, cool. Doug MPA, you got any questions for him?
Yeah. The hardest part about it is you want to keep to kind of red pill talking points, because a lot of these people you can go in circles and circles and circles if you try to get too theological with like a Lila Rose. Look, honestly, Lila Rose is, if she's an undercover feminist, so there's kind of no point in going back. I wouldn't even say she's undercover, but she's figured out a way to use the religious text.
No, it's just
against men already.
They've spent hours.
So what's the point?
They've spent hours studying the Bible, and I'm not that religious. They're just, if it's going to be a verse off, they'll find another verse. They'll find a way to manipulate it. I just know it's the depths. It just never ends. I'll look into the verses you're saying. I'm just saying that's why I try not to get too theological, because I just know I'm not an expert in that topic. I'm not. Go ahead.
Well, and I'm not a public person, so this is just public information.
Yeah.
So the
oh no.
And Martin Luther tried to take Sirach out of the Bible.
Why
didn't you?
They
tried.
No, we're not doing that, man. Sorry.
You got to kick him.
Oh man.
You got to kick him, Doug. You can't.
Come on, man. We just got monetized again. We can't even.
Doug, kick him.
He's already gone. He's already gone.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, we may even have to edit that part out because YouTube is not playing with that right now, man.
Oh no.
It's not.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.